What's next?
One thing that I was thinking about when we went over these 5 pillars. So I tried to steal some of my wife. So my wife's really good at giving church talks, and she always thinks about movies.
Aha.
And she relates the subject to the movie.
Yes.
And it's like
It's got to be a good movie, though.
It intertwines like a freaking poem, and it's great. And it's wonderful.
It's the movie you pick. It's got to be Lord of the Rings, Lion King. There's definitely only certain stories that you can pull from.
I picked a good movie, and it was one that you just said.
Okay.
Lion King.
Oh, it's a good one.
So three. I'm going to tell you 3 scenarios that I think show that empathy can be dangerous, okay, or toxic. One is the Simba's Hakuna Matata type of attitude. It was avoidant toxic therapy or toxic empathy. I mean, it says this: after Mufasa's death, Simba prioritizes his peace of mind over responsibility. He uses his trauma as a shield to stay in the jungle, but empathizing too much with his own comfort. He ignores the literal starvation of his subjects. Self-care becomes toxic when it turns into willful blindness. So today we have like a lot, even some freaking guys that are like, I need some self-care. When guys say that, it drives me nuts. It makes me want to just
self-care is
slap
such a
code.
It's such a. I just don't like the idea of self-care because so many people take that and they take it way too far, and to where it neglects their loved ones. I see a lot of women do this with their kids. I need my self-care. I need time for me. I'm like, girl, you got time for you when they're out of the house and they're adults.
Yeah.
Right now, you're committing to them. And you're there for them.
You got time for
learn how to sew
after 18 years from now.
yeah. You got time in 18 years, and you can go on a cruise with your husband. Then you had kids; they need you, and your self-care. Like, figure out a self-care that's beneficial to them. I started sewing.
I feel like it should be selfish care. People that are doing that put that as a priority over their kids. In my mind,
I see too many women do it.
Selfish. And you say women, but I know some guys that they'll go and get their nails.
I see women just
like
because
done
I'm
or whatever, and they'll get.
I've never seen a man do their nails. What are you talking about?
Well, they get them they get them done for self-care.
Oof. Did someone marry this man?
I'm thinking of a guy.
If you ever got your nails done, I'd be like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, no, that's not me.
Who are you seeing behind my back?
Who
is he?
Who is he? What's his name? So I think it's interesting to think about that. And one thing that, some of being empathetic, I think has some good short-term, but long-term, there's issues that come about with it. And even if you look at, I looked this up because I was interested. A lion from a cub to when he gets his full mane takes about 5 to 6 years. So it seemed in the movie, it seemed like it was just. It happened real fast.
Yeah, they retconned
it shows him walking across, I think, the log or something.
Yeah, they did
and he's changing as it goes. But really, it's
they call that a monologue.
Yeah.
By the way.
Whatever. I don't know movies. You know me. Usually I look at movies and I'm like, boom, explosion, I like ye. I'm a caveman when it comes to movie. I don't
like dude flicks.
April will see, do you see the symbolic, this and that? And I'm like, what?
When your favorite movie's Bloodsport, I know you got bad taste.
Oh, Bloodsport is great.
It's the worst. Any Jean-Claude Van Damme movie is garbage.
Best actor of the 90s.
No, he can't even
80s
act.
and 90s, best actor.
All right, go back to your Lion King. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off.
Yeah, if there's any guys out there, come on. Help me out. First of all, Lion King hit when I was like 12, 13, I think. I think it was 94 probably is when it came out. And that was like the cartoon or like the Disney movie that I like.
That's the best one. That's the only one.
Well, the other ones are like princess crap or, stuff that I wasn't really into.
Even the princess ones were pretty good. They have good.
Not
Little
for
Mermaid
guys.
has a lot of deep.
Aladdin
deep
I liked. Lion King, those two when I was kind of.
And
those came out when I was
when
I was getting a little bit too old for them, but it was right at that point, like 12. I'm still watching Lion King.
Well, a lot of people, I think those princess ones are great because a lot of people watch them and they see a prince and a princess getting married and falling in love. That's never what those were about. Aladdin was not about that, and neither was Little Mermaid.
I don't even know what they're about.
Well, Little Mermaid was about a father and a daughter strained relationship. King Triton had more dialogue in that original film from 1989 than Prince Eric did. If you saw the prince and princess falling in love, you were watching it wrong. Aladdin and Jasmine. Jasmine was a side character. Aladdin was about keeping your word, and because Aladdin didn't keep his word and free the genie when he said he would, Jafar got a hold of the lamp and things fell to crap. It's about keeping your word, and there's consequences when you don't keep your word.
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't get any of that.
No, I still don't understand what you said. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, back to the Lion King.
So yeah, self-care, in my opinion, especially for guys, it just, come on, grow up.
Yeah.
The second one that I looked at here for Lion King is Mufasa's noble blindness towards Scar. So Mufasa's downfall is rooted in a biological empathy for Scar that lacks boundaries. He knows Scar is dangerous, but because he's family, he allows the wolf to stay in the fold. Empathy for the wolf puts the whole pride at risk. So it's interesting because now you're getting to family. It's getting personal, and some people, you know, some families have those issues. But
I'm not above cutting people off.
We know you're not people, everybody. Well, you still got one out there.
I got one. I got one. Some people can be too toxic and too just so dangerous to your mental health. Even family members. Sometimes you just have to distance. And it's a hard decision to make. But you see more and more millennials doing this. Which is sad.
Yeah, you said that the other day. What did you read, or where did you hear?
I just watched.
Millennials
It
are
was
like
a video.
disowning their parents, or
a
something
lot
like
of
that?
millennials are not talking to their boomer parents because of toxic relationship within
their
I mean, we can get into it, but it'll probably be another hour and it'll get us off.
I love my mom and I love my dad.
You have good parents. You have good parents. I would not support you cutting them off.
All right. And then the third one is the hyenas and the pity trap. So Scar tells the hyenas, and this one I think really this day relates. So he tells the hyenas, it's not your fault you're hungry. It's the system's fault. He uses manipulative empathy to validate their entitlement, leading to total ecological collapse. When empathy validates entitlement over discipline, it leads to social collapse. So I think that end where I put where empathy validates entitlement over discipline. That's the part that I'm worried about. That because of X, Y, and Z, we're going to overlook this. That's the biggest concern, and it leads to society's downfall, in my opinion. Any thoughts on that, April?
Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Yeah, I like what Rusty put. Y'all are looking way too hard in Lion King.
You're not. You got to watch the Lion King. There's so much more there,
Rusty,
man.
Rusty, you're gonna watch the Lion King tonight.
It is one of the best Disney movies ever produced, and behind that is The Little Mermaid. And I believe everyone should watch The Little Mermaid the way I watched it, because it is about a father and a daughter's relationship, and it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Don't cry. Evie cries every time she watches Lion. She hates the Lion King. One of our daughters, man, right when
she won't watch Nemo either. Not Nemo.
She cries. Yeah, Nemo.
Anyone that if there's a parent that dies, she can't watch it.
Yeah, she loves this. Crystal put, as a therapist, most trauma absolutely goes back to childhood trauma involving parents. You just got therapy, April.
I did.
Take it back.
I don't think therapists are wrong. I think a lot of them aren't qualified to do what they do.
Yeah.
So, I believe therapy works.
I'm sure this therapist that I know is probably going to call me after this.
Tell her I'm sorry.
Maybe not right after, because she's
Tell
probably
her I'm sorry.
Has a weekend here, but
it's not her fault. I got bad therapists.
Yeah. The other thing that and this is outside of, but another movie that I've always liked, but The Green Mile. So different movie.
I haven't seen that one in a long time, and I've only seen it a handful of times.
But you'll remember this: the toll of hyper empathy. John Coffey has the literal ability to feel everyone's pain. The big black guy, remember?
Yes.
Huge. he ends up wanting to die because he can't turn it off. The lesson, empathy is a finite resource. If you try to take on the world's pain, you will eventually destroy yourself. And man, when I see some of these, I must say they're crazy people. It seem like they're crazy people yelling and screaming over politics, and they're just like completely nuts and insane. And they think what's going on is going to kill everybody, and everybody's a Nazi, and yeah, April does this too sometimes.
No,
but
I just know what's going
the next
on the
president
left.
is going to be the last president, and
Well, not that. I don't go there.
well, what I mean,
But
though,
I do believe there
if
is
this
a
president gets in, there's no reversing what he did.
There is a covert operation for the
people have
commies
been
to take
saying
over this
for 100
country.
years. chill. But that is, I think we got to be careful of being in our own bubble and listening to the same things over and over again.
I don't listen to the same things over and over again. I listen to the left solely.
No, you don't.
I do too.
Who do you listen?
Who
do you listen to?
I watch these protests and I watch the Zoom meetings.
And who are you listening to?
Her name's Karlin Borisenko,
Yeah, and
because
she
she's
is
the
not
only
the
one
left.
infiltrating them. She's the only one doing anything.
No, you got other people that what's his name?
Nah, he's way behind her.
You've got people.
He's way behind her.
O'Keefe that go in and they secretly
He's
go
good.
in.
He's good.
Yeah.
But Cam Higby's behind the mark when it comes
Nick
to her.
Shirley.
So is James O'Keefe.
Nick Shirley. Yeah.
Okay,
Crystal said Green Mile is so good, which is true.
It is a good movie.
Barbara said, love the Green Mile. Saw The Lion King at the Allegro Theater. Stayed in the Lion King suite in the hotel. You lost me at Lion King. Keep arguing, and I'm going to turn this car around. That was Brielle. Brielle's listening. That's a win. If no one else is listening but Brielle. Now, I did call her and I asked her to listen, but
no, I like everybody else here too.